just wanna see ya. Please give me a sign, yeah. Please give me a sign if you wanna come. Please give me a sign, yeah. I don't wanna front, I just wanna see you. Please give me a sign if you wanna come. Why you presenting games I don't wanna play? I've been on my grind, I just wanna lay down with you. Spark a doobie, hit the town with you. Life is complicated, but I found in you something simple, I can wrap my head around it. Be my lady, cause you keep on around it. You see all the women in my DMs, it's astounding. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, you got me grounded. Yeah, I say any truth that I wanna say. Let's appreciate our youth like it's our final days. I'm the rarest in the deck, call me ace of spades. Life is anything you choose, and I would choose you, baby. I don't wanna front, I just wanna see ya. Please give me a sign, yeah. Please give me a sign if you wanna come. Please give me a sign, yeah. I don't wanna front, I just wanna see you. Please give me a sign if you wanna come. I don't wanna front, I just wanna see you. Please give me a sign if you wanna come through, through. Oh yeah.
monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. When your nightmares turn to real life and the ground's filled up with landmines, we will face it standing side by side. You know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming. You know I'll come running. You go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarm and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, yeah, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army. If you go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarms and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army. I have been taken by the words that you say. The voice that carries them has kept me astray. Too soon to act on it, can we ever be? That all depends on what you're feeling from me. Let me show you all the way. Let me show you all the ways. Oh, let me show you all the ways. Yeah, let me show you all the ways. Oh.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the continuation of the LHYNX Division Gaming League, the very first VR chat-based competitive gaming league ever. Tonight's matchup is a duality of dark entities. Team Void and Team Hades face off to establish themselves as the greater evil in Rocket League. I'm your shoutcaster, Kavechi, here with my co-shoutcaster, Drift ACR, and we will be calling the match as it happens live here on the official LDGL Twitch channel and live stream. This live stream is once again managed and overseen by the league's co-owner and commissioner, Mahidrian. Thank you again to Mahidrian for all his hard work making this league a reality. The match will be beginning shortly. Tonight's rules will be closely following Rocket League Champion Series rules and regulations. It is a best of 7 bout. First to 4 wins takes it all. As we'll be announcing throughout the stream, if you are interested in getting involved with the LDGL, either as a fan or participating community partner, you can stay linked in by joining our official Discord server. That link can be found alongside our Twitter and Instagram links in the About section of this very Twitch stream. You can also type !Discord in chat, and the bot will generate a link for you to click at your convenience. Now flare up, place your bets. Who will win this matchup tonight? Only the trial ahead will determine the sole victor. Without any further delay, let's get into the action. LDGL Season 1, Rocket League Game 1, Team Void versus Team Hades has officially begun. Hello, Drift. Soccer cars.
Soccer cars. Yo, I'm excited. I'm ready for soccer cars.
Yeah.
There's not many sports that can kind of. I hope I see some drifting. I better see some slides into the ball.
Drifting, just a little bit of,
I better see the drifting cars.
Little drifting, little flipping, a little bit of some juggling, even airborne. I hope to see some cars midair. I've been watching some clips, found some pretty epic things on TikTok from the actual Champion Series, some clutch plays, and it is a sight to behold. It definitely reminds me of just like traditional soccer, just more juiced up, and I'm all about it. Now, looks like roster-wise, we have, and hey, I took notes before this. Pat me on the back. We have the Hades roster: Skrilla, Senpai, RL, and S. Dot. And on the Void roster, Fluff, Drazard, and Trey Clash 13. Not really sure exactly what your favorite is for this match, Drift. I'm leaning Hades a bit. I hear that their sub-in is a little bit of a cracked player, to say the least. What about you?
Oh, I have no clue on the Rocket League teams. You know what? Somebody did their homework, and then somebody didn't do their homework. I just heard cars and soccer balls, and I'm like, let's go!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
I've seen some crazy things for Rocket League, though. I know there's some people that can literally like not touch the ground, and then it becomes a game of airplanes in soccer instead of cars in soccer.
Yeah. Goal control and just positioning really play a major role. One thing that I saw explained to me in some videos online was, and strangely enough, moving around constantly, not always the greatest idea. And actually standing still at some points and faking out, the opponents as you're juggling the ball or moving it around on the field. If they go flying past you, it's hard for them to compensate, and then that gives you an opportunity to drive down the field and find a goal. And I believe like some of the roles actually kind of differ between like the person that's going to be tending the goal. You have somebody that's really not ever shooting per se on the goal itself, but does set up for that third player who will make most of the attempts.
Oh yeah, definitely set up. I've heard about that. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And I mean, we have some demolition as well, I believe. If you boost into another player or you're just traveling at a certain speed, you will blow up the opponent's car, and it takes about 3 seconds. You correct me if I'm wrong, for the car to respawn, and you get respawned on your side of the field.
Yikes. Yo, that demolition's gonna be fun to watch. I'm gonna be screaming every time a car explodes. It's gonna be
Imagine if they could just do that in actual soccer,
Yeah,
instead
just
of like
destroy just break kneecaps. Listen, sometimes they act like their legs get broken. You ever watch soccer? That's a bunch of drama queens. Oh, he kicked me in the shin. Did you see that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Take a fall just to pull the penalty, of course.
Exactly.
I guess
Well,
you could. I
listen
guess
to
you could
this
say
soccer school.
rugby. Yeah, you could say rugby is like a Rocket League type soccer. I mean, it's shaped a little bit more like a soccer ball, and they really just like run into each other at full speed. Um, if they want you to stop going down the field. So
Oh,
the players are preparing. For those of us that are tuning in, we really appreciate you joining to cheer on your favorite teams here between Team Void and Team Hades. And Team Hades' debut match actually, starting off with Rocket League,
well,
and
that's gonna
that's
be exciting.
uh,
I did want to point out that when we're setting this up, I noticed that the game mode is called Stock Car.
Sock Car. Hey,
I don't know why it made me laugh so much.
if it gets the job done, I can really appreciate simplicity. And when I'm in an environment where I'm not exactly sure 100% what's going on, that will definitely help me be at ease. And if it's soccer car, hey, I can take that. So
Look at all
throughout
those
the
boost.
oh, go ahead.
Oh, and I was just getting ready, just kind of staring at the map, seeing all the boost pads around. I just, some zoom action.
Yeah, and I believe each boost pad fills your boost bar up like a certain amount, and then it gets capped out. And when full, you can boost your card. It's how people go airborne. It's how people catch up to people that are driving to like each corner of the field to try and set up for a goal. And I believe as well, there's a way to pop your car up in the air. You kind of roll yourself as you're progressing downfield, and it helps with some speed. So
I've
we'll
seen that
probably
do
see
like
people
front
like
flips.
flipping forward. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
the front flips. Yeah, they'll definitely see. Well, we're gonna have our minds blown. I already know it, Kavechi.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see some high level gameplay. Part of me feels like this is going to be a demonstration of something that like would be slightly lost on us, maybe, but I just want to see
Oh,
midair action.
hello. We got a countdown, and the game start. Let's go.
Oh,
What is going on? What?
well, we
Yeah,
are we are.
we're kind of
It looks like
lost.
we're getting kicked off into the game, but like by accident. We'll
Whoops.
readjust. And those of you in the chat, please throw out your preferred team's icon. Let's see some flare ups. Let's see who is the favorite, who you want to win. We'd love to
Oh,
see some interaction in chat.
yo, that was interesting. I got excited.
I I
Whoopsie.
I'm just as excited, and I think I don't know. I should have. I think I'm going to pick up Rocket League a little bit after this, just to kind of get some mileage under my belt. I've been doing that with Rainbow Six Siege because I'm not as attuned with that game as the other ones like Valorant or CS:GO or League. So I think maybe we can get together, play a little bit of soccer cars drift.
I might pick it up after this. I was saying that kind of before we got started. I was like, I played the only time I really played it as back when I had it on PS4, which is a hot minute ago. So I don't know if there's been balance changes since then. But I mean, there's not much I think you could do to change this game fundamentally. It's pretty much the same as it was, as far
Right.
as I'm aware. So it was definitely fun when I played it then. And I don't know. I get scared of games like this if I'm being honest. Um, because of if you have a player base, especially when a game has been out for X, Y, and Z long, like Siege, you get people that are good at it, and you get this barrier of entry, and if you keep going against these people that literally play it nonstop, it's like, how am I supposed to know what I'm doing when people are cracked?
Yeah, it's the competitive gaming curse for sure. I mean, I think that really just afflicts any game once it's been out long enough. Siege, great example. Valorant already becoming a little bit of a daunting task for people to entry into. If they want to play at a somewhat competitive level, they're going to have a lot to learn. But thankfully, I mean, when you see these kind of things in the community, there usually are content creators out there that'll help you get fast tracked. But it looks like the game is ready to start. We're going to jump right into the contest and see who comes out victorious, Team Void or Team Hades. Rotation and communication, as one of our spectators has said, a pivotal point. in this matchup.
Yeah, I definitely mean, but I just see. Try to figure out what they're saying. It's kind of like if you got boost, go in for it. If you don't got the boost, back out, let your teammate come in there. And I hear them revving up. I hear engines. I'm ready to go. Let's
And
see
we're
who we're
going.
with the kickoff. Woo! And it looks to be. Oh yeah, it does let you know who has control of the ball with the call. So
Yeah,
we do see it
thankfully.
going back and forth. It did seem like Boyd got that first hit, but Hades getting the control and almost saved by the goal. That's just going back and forth. You gotta look at the verticality in this game. It's amazing. Kind of protecting it there. And oh god, look at the little cars go. I'm so distracted.
Yeah, Hades doing a good job
yes.
of keeping it on Void's side of the. And we see a setup there by Skrilla and Senpai. Oh my
so
god, what a
close!
save!
Oh, they are definitely keeping them on that side of the field. There we go. And there they go with the in the air, trying to keep that ball kind of neutral and on that side of the field. And oh my god, in the air! And it goes back to the other side.
This is insanity.
Got me here, you're laughing in my ear, it's killing me.
I cannot believe my eyes.
Does take the play. Oh, never mind. Oh my god, it fucking.
Yeah, Hades with like incredible dominant field control right now. Void is scrambling. I really think I'm not sure if they're going to be able to keep it on the other side of the field. Hades doing an amazing job. Void finally getting some pressure off of their goal. And Skrilla just taking that out and trying to put it back on Void's side. And Senpai IRL taking huge juggling.
Oh, juggling, here we go. Oh, and denied by Void.
Goodness.
Woo! Yo, now they got the two team. Definitely Void taking down the field here. Probably going to set up team. Probably back off a little bit for a shot. As it comes back this side for Hades. Nope, never mind. Void player going to knock it back over. Nobody really on the ball right now. As they try to bring it back over to the Void side of the field. They've got a good lineup here. Oh, and the teammate actually knocks it out, but... Oh!
Trey
Demolition!
Unbelievable.
So one teammate down for them. They will be back here in just a moment. That was definitely a brag, and we're about to get the goal! Let's go! Yo, here's again, here's the replay. Look at that. 360 in the air, touches the bottom of the car, gets the boost. I was talking about that in the pregame. I think when they touch their car to the bottom of the ball like that, or the bottom of the car to the ball, it allows them to do another boost. I've seen that very often. Yes, I'll have to look into that, but I have seen it regularly done when they flip
Oh my goodness, immediately! The chosen one in response, Hades, unable to block the shot.
That was a straight on shot from Team Void there. Amazing.
Chosen was not happy with S-Dot and his previous goal. It's a 1-1 game, already locked up.
Hey, we have control on the Team Void side. Void taking over. Hades returning the shot. Lined up. Nope. Team Void tells them, nope, not today. So we're going to go ahead and have it thrown back and forth, lined up. We'll see if we can get him in front of that shot. And, almost! Two of them falling into the goal there. Team Void going to take control of the ball. And there we go.
Back with the juggle.
Goal. Close to the corner, but it's safe from Void. Hades trying to regain control of this ball. Going to keep trying to keep him on that side of the field. And Chosen flies up. Tries to get connection. Doesn't quite get in. Senpai with another goal!
Hades doing an incredible job controlling the ball. Void really scrambling to try and regain some kind of dominance on their side of the field. I can see now that Hades really appears to be the more oppressive competitor, and Void is going to have to figure this out.
So we do see it get sent onto the Hades side of the field, but if Void tries to put down pressure here, S-Dot kind of juggling on top of the car, just holding it,
just straight towards the goal!
Oh, let's go! Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
just
leaving
watch him right on top of the car, just holding the ball, gets it with the tail flip, and right in the... What the...
Splash?
They're in the splash zone!
They are in the splash zone. Like a comic book. I love that effect.
They've done a lot of cool visual things for this game. It's definitely come a long way. And dude, we have Hades with the control.
Oh my goodness!
In the splash zone again. That was a trade-off and a half. You can see Skrilla kind of lining that up. Keeping the ball where they need to be, and S-Dot comes in and just bunks it.
As it says. Indeed. 4-1.
We'll see if Void can kind of keep them off the ball here. S-Dot immediately!
S-Dot springing the pain. It is in his username. My God.
Just off the 360, not even makes contact with the ball. We're gonna... Yo, this is making me a little hydrated.
Yeah, I need to get a drink. I'm being waterboarded
We
with
do
amazing
see that Void
talent.
is able to get a hand on that bumper on that ball.
Oh,
and
in the lineup.
Hey, there we go. The Chosen returning the kickoff shot, catching it from the back here to send it right over the Team Hades side of the field as Senpai drastically tries to chase down that ball.
Yeah, sheer madness. The amount of potential for opening scores is, if there is a miscommunication, is intense. So we get a cross over the middle of the field.
Oh, there we go. As you see it pass back and forth, Senpai Void getting on the ball. Is now on. Oh, there it goes. Back to the other side. S-Dot's telling no go. Go ahead and get it balanced on the other side. Hades does juggle it into the air, sending it towards the forward goal. Void does deflect it off as it bounces back towards the Hades side of the field. Senpai getting a shot. Void said, oh no, that's going straight down the middle. S-Dot able to deflect it down. Void keeping it on the Hades side of the field as we get around here. Hades sending it back. There we go, another setup. Doesn't. Oh, top right corner.
What an insane shot. Look, Skrilla taking it airborne, hitting the angle, and just soars in.
Oh,
Fluff.
That was a perfect cut. That
Unable
ball
to block it.
Slid right into those recipients. So we do see Yo,
that
Team
goal
Void
was not
knocking it
prepared.
outside of Hades. Hades returning it back over. Skrilla riding on top of the ball. Just hitching a ride. It's denied by Team Void as they send it back to the Hades side of the field. Just there as Trey does balance it. We do have a potential for a goal here. Senpai keeping it around the well, and boom! Goes the dynamite.
Trey
Senpai
Clash,
out,
an
Trey.
amazing demo, but actually, Hades does a good job of keeping away the momentum of that demo, and goes for the goal shot. Skrilla blocks it. Oh, his own shot.
Skrilla, wait, what team are you playing for, Skrilla?
Oh,
it's right on the edge. It's right on the edge. Keep it out.
Somebody
Keep
get
it
the
out.
goal away.
Oh my God. Oh, that ball. Dude, that ball was edging on that goal so bad. It was almost
I can't
in.
believe it. Payne, S-Dot, just proving to be an absolute monster and just a threat that Void is struggling a lot
the kick up
with.
Oh, we get a neutral bump there. S-Dot carrying the ball again. And go ahead and send it just a little too high there. So when Senpai comes around for the thing, we have 30 seconds remaining in the round. Let's see if they can make another play here. See if Team Void can get that ball back on their side of the field. They do have a potential for a lineup here. Misses the shot. Skrilla comes in, stops the ball, riding with it, and hits a goal!
Look at that. That's exactly what I was talking about before this game started. Look at how Skrilla just waits, and he goes soaring past him, unable to stop. Even by Senpai RL there was a little bit of deflection of the defending Void player, and he was able to just ferry that ball straight into the goal without much
we have 17
opposition.
seconds left on the clock. If they can keep that ball airborne, they'll be able to make a shot here. Skrilla does send it towards the Void side of the field, lining it up. Void players trying to keep it up. 9-8. They're going to head and send it in the air, going ahead and bouncing it back. Are they setting up for another shot? Doesn't quite get that in there. Ball is still in the air. This round will not end unless that ball touches the ground. So we have now an airborne ball, and that is round. Team Hades takes the first game.
Handily. What a dominant performance by Hades. S-Dot really proving to be a massive threat. Skrilla doing an amazing job setting up. And Senpai RL, I mean, I saw them doing an amazing job at keeping the Void defenders away from the ball as they were setting up the shots. The communication was paramount. The Chosen One, really only somebody on their team that was performing and was presenting themselves as a threat to Hades. Void is going to have to figure something out, maybe switch their strategy or move some players around depending on who's more effective at the goal or in the midfield.
Yeah, definitely have a three-man placement, and with the defense, it seems like Team Void is definitely trying to just get control of the ball, and it's been the aggressive on the side of the Team Hades to keep it on the Void side of the field and just kind of keep it up in the air. We saw a lot of hot shots from the other side, and a lot of those early on just goals were definitely aggressive on the side of the Team Void side of the field. So, even into this next game, we'll have to see how this plays out.
Most certainly. And we're going to go straight into it. First is 7.
And let's see how we get the bot on this ball. We have a neutral hit rolling right down the center, trading it back and forth. Team Void definitely wanted to keep it on the side of Team Hades side of the field this time around. We see that Hades is able to get that ball control and just bounce right underneath it, just struggling. Oh, we have the deflection back forward, still on the side of Void side of the field as they kind of deflect it up. Pain on the S-Dot just underneath it, Skilla them all around the goal, trying to keep it up there. Team Void does come up on the ball.
Senpai with these setups.
Keeping an eye on that ball. Skrilla takes a shot just a little to the left. S-Dot definitely coming around. Oh, does stop behind him.
Yeah, that was the drift that you were asking for, drift.
Yeah, actually. I know. That was hot. Woo! And they are on top of the arena. Just playing on the ceiling. Let's go.
Oh, and the bounce going towards the goal. Skrilla tries to follow up, but soars over the ball.
Oh, they're running into each other. They're definitely getting that ball control, and that's a good.
Oh, yeah, Boyd's doing a good job of compensating.
What the nose to nose? They're having a good old bumper to bumper time. We don't see the score off the dot right here. This might be a score for Senpai. Team Boyd's got to get that ball away from Skrilla. Takes a shot, and we have a goal.
Another one. Just rack it up. 1-0. This round, Hades, again, just presenting themselves as an indomitable threat. They're keeping the ball on Void's side, and Void is struggling so much with trying to free their goal and move the ball to the midfield at the very end.
We have a... Oh, it was a back deflection. That was definitely weird on the goal there. Oh! Kaboom goes the dynamite! As they kind of balance it around there on the Void side of the field. Void's going to get some boost there, try to keep the ball, get it on this side of the field. Skrilla waiting there, but Senpai able to get the reflect back up against the ceiling. Team Void with Team Hades taking control of the ball again, both after it, back on the side of the Void side of the field. As S-Dot gets under this ball, gets some positioning. Void able to deflect it. Anybody there to retaliate? Skrilla tells it no.
And it goes
off the ceiling.
Skrilla doing an amazing job presenting himself as just a very, very tempestuous threat. Void is just unable to respond. They do not have a way to get that ball away from their goal, and it will cost them every time if they cannot create some space.
Yeah, we definitely see that ball control coming on the side of Team Hades, but we now have Void coming in. Destot kind of giving the denial. Senpai pass it back over. We have the drives on the walls. Setting up in front of the goalie. Is there going to be someone to shot? No, Team Void doesn't deny that goal as they kind of get the chosen one, getting the ball control over to the other side of the field, does bounce back. Skrilla capitalizing off that bounce back. Is this going to be a goal? No, Team Void go ahead and takes it back over to the Hades side of the field. Trey just trying to get it going. Senpai able to take that ball from them. Hits above the goal. Are we going to have to set up for the shot? We do! Oh, just misses to the right. So we have a control.
And it goes on the other side.
And there we go! No defense. Ball rolls right into that goal. Shot by the chosen one.
This is maybe the way that Void can find an answer to Hades' oppressive start. If they can take advantage of Hades being or overcommitting with the players on their side of the field, they could take long shots at the open goal. And
we might see another one.
Payne, unable to answer.
You're talking about it. Chosen one gets another shot. S-Dot does try to get the defense on this, but just barely nicks the ball. And we have a tie game here in game 2. Very, very well. Let's go ahead and see where we get on this pop shot. We do see the meet and do have the connection. Wasn't sure which Team Hades that was as the bounce back happens. Here comes a shot on goal. Can Team Void kind of give it out? Doesn't get it. The chosen one flies over the ball. Void does have ball control currently. They're going to send it that side of the field. Senpai does send it back to the Void side of the field. Kind of keeping under, kind of keeping that juggle. Going to set it up in front. Is there somebody taking the shot? There is not. It's going to roll on over. Void is going to go ahead and take control of the ball and send it back to the Hades side of the field. And we see, nope. S-Dot able to save from that goal. Skrilla in the air, trying to keep the ball on the Void side of the field as they come around. S-Dot does take a shot, but the Void player is there. It's Senpai takes a shot. Void takes another defense again. We do see Skrilla coming out in left field to go ahead and trap that ball. Do we have a set for a setup? We do! S-Dot was waiting for that shot.
Hades really demonstrating amazing setup. Skrilla doing an awesome job at giving S-Dot the opportunity to be successful And that ends in a score for Team Hades, 3-2, leading.
I do see it's no longer the splashdown. Now let's go ahead and get the shot off as they send it to Void side of the field. Plus be able to be there, kind of neutral hits it. So we'll go ahead and see it on the Hades side of the field as it's sent back. We're definitely seeing a lot more ball juggling this time around with the closer look at the game. It is on Hades side of the field. S-Dot does have the ball control, kind of keeping it right there. Was going to have a clear shot, but Team Void cannot deny it. They're going to get in front of the goal, and he got the score!
Goodness. Let's watch this playback. Look at this juggling, and he recovers even after bouncing into the enemy car, gets the setup, and into the goal it goes. S-Dot.
Happy Star!
Happy Star, indeed.
Yeah, we need a bird head from Kabechi. All right, we're going to go ahead and get kickoff here, and there it goes! On the Void side of the field, Void does send it back. Senpai there ready to take on the retaliation. S-Dot already on the wall, just after the ball. Do we see a shot? No, Team Void sends it home. Skrilla trying to get on that goal. Team Void slides in and go ahead and knock it out. We're down to the last minute of the game here as the ball control is on the Void side of the field. Trey able to get that shot. Almost got hit in the face of the ball. As they send it over here, Team Hades able to take that ball back over to their side of the field. Do we have a clear shot? Just to the right. Skrilla gets the rebound.
Goodness. That was an
ready on
unreal
that
setup.
rebound.
Look at that. From midfield, bounces it off the corner of the goal. Skrilla follows up with the angle and sends it straight into Void's goal without much hesitation. This is experience showing.
Yeah, this is definitely great. As we see that neutral hit as it stays on the center line. And S-Dot does get the shot off the wall. Skrilla and the Void off of there. They are on Void side of the field. S-Dot kind of just bounces the ball in the air as it falls in front of the goal. Are we going to have a shot? No! Void sends it back to Hades side, but Skrilla's back in it. And there's a goal!
Threads the needle through every Void player. All of them floating, helpless, confused, and angry. That's 6-2. Hades really taking this competition away from them.
Yeah, we'll definitely see where it comes out on this shot. As we get this next goal up, another neutral shot. Definitely getting to the ball at the same time, but oh, Team Hades on it. Void knocking out of the goal, kicking back to the Hades side of the field. Trey holding on to the wall like a, I don't even know, I didn't know cars stuck to walls. As Void sends it over the Hades side of the field, Trey's on the ball. Skrilla steals it right from underneath him. Skrilla on the wall, trying to get that last shot off. Are they going to have the setup as the ball kind of bounces back? Senpai,
Senpai midair?
And the ball is up. Is it going to come down? Void trying to hold that ball in the air. If that hits the ground, round is over. The wall doesn't count as ground, apparently. They're just trying to keep that ball in the air, and there, down on the ground. Team Hades is taking game 2.
Hades doing an amazing job there again. Just huge field control, massive setups, and Void just unable to keep the ball, the pressure away from them. They did score 2 to their 6, but Hades, the dominant competitor. I think Skrilla, though, demonstrating himself as a threat. You know, S-Dot really was, in my opinion, the player coming in that would maybe throw down the most points, but Skrilla obviously demonstrating that he is to be feared and respected.
No, that's definitely, it's been a very good game. Yeah, doing Rocket League's definitely going to make me lose my voice, I think.
Yeah, my goodness, man. The play-by-play, it's like, it's machine gun commentary. This is a soccer match.
Yeah, it is soccer. Hello, go, let's go. Yo, the only time I ever saw soccer in Siege is when Capitao does the elite animation. It's great. Yo, me just last me. I love it. Yo, this is kind of crazy.
Team Hades, Team Void. What do you think Void needs? Is there an opportunity for Void to like create some distance?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. This game is just like skill. I mean, there is strategy to it, and maybe a veteran player's shaking their head at me right now, but to me, it's just a whole lot of pop-ups and a whole lot of setups. So they just got to have that ball control and pressure on their side of the field. Every time they do, Hades kind of gets a retaliation. As we see here, they got it over the Hades side, but Hades was able to get back on Void's side. And now it comes to the setup. You know, you got a lot of ball control from S-Dot, like an insane amount.
And straight into the middle. Look at this juggle. Look at the playback. S-Dot taking it up the wall, back towards midfield as Skrilla pushes up and sets in the goal.
Yeah, so we definitely... The best thing I can compare it to, I know we're playing soccer, but as I watch this, all I can think about is actually volleyball. You know, you get because the ball is in the air most of the time in this game, you get that person that sets the ball up and then somebody gets the spike on the goal. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Thread it through the players that are defending over the net.
Oh, sending it back. So they are bring it to their side of the field.
Oh, no!
For a clear shot off the player of Void into the goal.
Void. Unbelievable. Skrilla. Setting up the shot, the Void player.
Just could not quite get the shot. So as we come into this first set here, we're going to go ahead and see who can get the ball control. Void does knock to their side of the field. Can they capitalize on this? They do have it on the Hades side of the field. Where are all the cars? There it is.
Oh, and Void just goes sailing by.
Hello. Okay, thank you, S-Dot. We're getting... Oh, and shot at the goal just over the top. Big moment here for Void. They may be able to capitalize on this. Senpai is there. Fluff setting it up. Boom goes the dynamite. We have an elimination. S-Dot taking out Trey. Team Hades taking control of this ball again, sending it back to Void center field. Center fielder. We have somebody in Rebellion. Skrilla does send it back to the side here. Gets that ball control.
Goal. Hades seems to have.
A shot, but Fluff was able to deny that shot as they try to struggle to get this ball control back on their side of the field. Kind of hanging out by the goal there. Oh, alternate Skrilla was there to retaliate.
Void was just not prepared. I don't even know if they saw Skrilla coming. You know, they deflect away, and Skrilla's just right there, ready to set up off that angle. There was no response, or no response possible.
Yeah, no, that was immediate. We're gonna see where kickoff goes. We do get ball control immediately for Hades on Void side of the field. Are they able to send it back? Senpai takes a shot, is a little high. The ball rolls back. I think Team Void can get a control of this. Trey jumping backwards, able to get that. Hades sending it back towards the goal. Skrilla denying ball control from Void here. Void able to get control of that ball, but S-Dot is waiting right there for the ball. Gets control of it again. The Chosen One knocking it off of S-Dot's control. Trying to get that Senpai, stealing it from Team Void. Skrilla setting it up back. S-Dot taking the shot. Just a little too high. He wasn't able to get it. Team Void's going to try to send it back to the side of the field. Skrilla does have ball control on Hades' side of the field. Trying to get that ball up and over. Chosen tries to bump into it. Does get that shot, but there's no control. As S-Dot is on the hot chase for this ball. Gets it knocked up. Skrilla waiting there. As Fluff comes in and interrupts that control. Senpai getting it midair. S-Dot getting it midair. Yo, we're just juggling this ball up in the air right now. It is on Hades' side of the field. S-Dot is going in on the Void side of the field. Void trying to stock that goal right on the edge as the ball rolls over. Senpai is on that ball control. Going ahead and send it up. I wonder if we're going to see a setup for a shot. It's getting really close. Team Void does send it back to Hades' side of the field. We do not see that. Once again, Skrilla has that ball control on their side of the field to help control get it back to their other side. Void able to get a shot kind of knocked in the air. Fluff does take a shot towards the goal, right off to the left. S-Dot is waiting there to get that control as well. The Chosen One under it. S-Dot bumps it up over Team Void. Fluff is able to take back control, but Senpai is waiting there as well. And we see a lot of action there on Void's side of the field as Senpai, it's Trey comes in. S-Dot taking a shot from the other side. Chosen One does deny that line the shot. It is on Void's side of the field as Senpai going ahead and knock that in the air.
Interestingly enough, I see Hades when the ball does get driven over to the skull. Hades, another shot. And Void does manage to deflect. Yeah, when Void does manage to deflect, Hades actually ends up juggling the ball towards their goal off to the left, either one of the corner walls, and it helps them set up a way and just push the ball back towards midfield. And it's not giving Void an opportunity to set up for anything.
Yeah, no, definitely when they do get it on this side of the field, we'll probably see it here. S-Dot is waiting and starts to get that ball control and take it back. As Team Void struggles to try to knock it back, S-Dot just driving with the ball. The Void was able to knock it back, though. Senpai is there. It's just that Team Void, or Team Hades is always ready to take that ball and send it right back to the other side of the field. The Chosen One takes a shot, but S-Dot is waiting, takes it into the air.
Look
360.
Look at the aerial.
Aerial batics of that off to the right. Team Void able to knock it back. Hades gonna take a shot here. 1 minute remaining. Senpai sends it over. The Chosen One does able to get ball control here. Takes it along the wall. Stolen by one of the teams from Team Hades. They're sending it to their side field. S-Dot setting up for the center. Is anybody take a shot? No, it does that to the other side of the field. Senpai ready there to take that ball back. And we see it rolling along the wall here. Hades trying to retain control of the ball, but Void just denying the ball control on their side of the field, trying to get it on the other side. The chosen one off the wall, trying to get it off their side of the field, still on the side of the team. 30 seconds left in a round with the 0-4. We see S-Dot signing up for the shot and takes it.
An aerial. Look at this. Look at how he lifts off and has the lineup. One thing that I'm noticing, unbelievable, look at that. Incredible angle, straight through all the players. One thing that I'm noticing here with Hades' demonstration is they're just so sticky to the ball, whereas Void, they're sailing past. They don't have the same amount of control, but it seems like Void's cars are just magnetized to it. Able to juggle it, able to stick close and set up for those angles. Look at Senpai's control there. Void does deflect, but Hades is a dominant competitor in this match.
Look at that. You're saying control. Almost another shot on the goal. Able to knock it away. 2 seconds, 1 second. Void's going to try to get it in the air. Keep it off. Fluff's trying to keep it off the ground. Doesn't quite do it. Game 3 goes to Hades. Oh, what? Well, that car is doing breakdancing. Let's go.
Yeah, just a little bit of flair at the end. S-Dot proving to be the dominant competitor on Hades, leading with score points, but Skrilla coming in behind with more goals.
Saves.
Look at the number. Look at the number of shots Hades takes. 13 total to 2 Void. Again, just complete field dominance. Always putting Void on their back foot on the defensive. There's a reason why they're considered a grand champion, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, definitely we're seeing a lot of hot action coming into this Rocket League game. It's very interesting. I'm glad you can quick math. The fact that they've taken 13 shots at the goal, that's quite insane how much it comes around to that ball control. They're definitely keeping the aggression on. I noticed every time Team Void does able to get the ball on their side of the field, there's a player waiting, as we see in the replay here. There's a player always waiting from Team Hades to go ahead and either ball control it back or bop it back to the other side of the field.
Exactly. And like I said before, I mean, this is the last match, and this next match will be match point for Hades. Like I said before, Hades is just proving to be oppressively sticky.
Void
like they stick to the ball every time. They push it through the field, and Void is not able to keep that kind of same control even midair. Look at that. The aerial drives straight up to send it over top of the goal. Void does not have an opportunity to do anything with that.
We'll definitely see where it goes. And S-Dot already getting a shot off. So that was definitely a crazy shot there. S-Dot ready. And then changed cards.
Senpai RL on Hades' side is proving themselves to be an amazing control player. I've seen them carry the ball away from the goal, send it up into the air for setups for S-Dot and Skrilla both. And really, they've been demoing when Void does manage to get a little something. Skrilla! I didn't know this was a plane. I thought it was a car. Where'd he come from?
Yeah, we got a lot of aerial action. Boom, just gets the touch.
Unbelievable.
Just to ensure that goal. So let's go ahead and check this next kickoff here, and we're going to see how we can get that ball control. No, I definitely agree. And it was able to send it to Hades' side of the field, but Senpai is waiting there, like you said, with that ball control. We have airplanes here, ladies and gentlemen, airplanes playing on this game. So Skrilla with that ball control. Void just trying to knock it away. They keep sending it back and forth in front of their goal. Senpai, S-Dot, Dove, we got 3 of them in the air. Void able to send it back to their side of the field. No player on the ball right now as they bounce it. Fluff takes the shot, was able to deflect. S-Dot does take the ball control back, sends it into Senpai. There was a nice little straight off there. Oh, as 2 of them kind of bop into each other there. A little bit of that coordination kind of went south. But we're going to go ahead and see if this is a setup. Oh! Yeah, it's barely off the top of the rim goal. Let's see if Void can capitalize on this. Senpai there waiting to set the shot. 180 upside down. Fluff able to take it away from Skrilla there as they send it back to the Hades side of the field. Fluff on their own with the team there trying to get it. S-Dot up in the air, off the ceiling, going for the long shot, right off to the left of the goal there. And S-Dot comes back and just sends it into the goal.
Look at this raw angle. S-Dot sets himself up from his side of the field.
Yeah, I was going to say, I want to know what S-Dot did in between when they bopped it and when it went in.
They just kept the momentum up, stuck through the ball. They knew the angle off the corner goal in his side, and was able to drive it straight into Void's goal with not much
Skrilla's
resistance.
bouncing sideways, kind of leaving the ball there. I think the communication for Senpai to take control of it as S-Dot sends it towards the goal, and elimination! The chosen one is out. As they kind of get that ball, we do get a save on that side, sending it back to the side of Team Hades. Senpai able to get underneath that ball control, sends it to S-Dot. S-Dot does have the ball, takes a shot on the goal just above. See if Skrilla can get that in, and they do! They just rotating out players for shots.
Unbelievable. Skrilla,
Skrilla
Senpai,
was ready for it.
the sheer amount of prep. It really feels like these players have been playing this game, one, a long time, and two, together for a while.
Yeah, we
Like
definitely see some synergy. And it's an
oh my goodness. Off the break. There's just no answer.
That is insanity. Boop! That just happens, and the chosen one tries to deflect that goal, which is barely not there to deflect it.
Maybe a miscommunication on Void's end, not having the closer players come in for the break.
So
and look at this. Look, Payne, S-Dot's already up in the air to set up for the juggle.
Oh, Void able to take that ball from them, does send it to the heady side of the field. Senpai underneath the ball, kind of chilling on the wall to knock it back. But Void is there. Skrilla underneath the ball as well. As the Senpai is there. As we get elimination from Trey, taking a head down. Trey is just annihilating, getting those demolitions on Team Hades, trying to get the body advantage up on the card advantage?
Wheel is actual advantage. Actual advantage.
Listen, less wheels on the field. All right, let's go. Senpai bounces it off as Trey tries to take the shot on that goal. They're sending it back to Void's side of the field. Skrilla sending it back to the middle. Aggressive bounce there. I don't believe that's what they wanted to happen as it sends it back to 80 side. Senpai under it and ready, trying to get it back center field, but Void tries to get it back to the other side. We do see it approaching Void's goal. Let's see if Void underneath it. Skrilla's there, and it's in the goal.
Oh, no. Look at this. Look, Void does prepare. Chosen one pops up in the air, is unable to catch the ball. Skrilla just a patient hunter, waits for the mistakes to be made, and then drives in to try and get the goal.
Let's see where we get off the shot. Senpai and them able to make contact. Chosen one off the bat and sending it to Void's side of the field. They do get a little bit of cross action there. Skrilla is ready to take that control, knocking it up and see if the Chosen one can get the ball control right here. Tries to go for the block, gets it, bounces it towards us, towards Hades side of the field. S-Dot mid-air, ready to catch the ball as it rolls back. Senpai ready to bounce it off. S-Dot keeping it off the top of the goal. Team Void trying to just get it back to the side of Hades. S-Dot trying to get underneath it. Doesn't quite make contact. Team Void is going to move in on this. Skrilla does reset and sends it back down the Void side of the field. The Chosen one in the goal, ready to block the shot. Goes out. Trey in the goal, ready to block this next shot. S-Dot sends the shot. It's just on the top.
Unbelievable.
Trey waiting there.
Look at that. Look at that aerial.
Right off the top of the goal.
From
Does
center
make
field.
contact. They make contact. It just wasn't soon enough.
Unbelievable, man.
We'll
I'm astounded.
Skrilla off the kick. Senpai taking control of the ball as we see here forward. S-Dot and everybody kind of flying past to see if Team Void. We got 4 players that missed the ball at this point. Chosen finally makes that contact with the ball. Senpai on the wall, ready down the rebound, sending it to Skrilla and in the goal.
Goodness. Look at that. Senpai is an invisible threat. Always ready to send the ball straight back
Look at that! Off the bottom of the car!
Oh my goodness. 8-0. 58 seconds left in the match. Hades, a dominant performance, likely to take this 4-0 sweep. Void unable to find an answer for what appears to just be like raw synergy and communication on this on the side of Team Hades.
Yeah, you definitely see a lot of hot action here in this Rocket League game. My adrenaline is pumping 10 miles a minute. I didn't realize the cars and balls would get me excited.
It is soccer cars. It is a fun game to watch.
That's 9.
That's 9. Are we going to see double-digit scoring? Look at the setup from Senpai. Bounces Skrilla again, ricocheting off the backboard of Void's goal to set up for S-Dot. These goals seem practiced. It's almost like a dance.
Oh, it is. This is an automotive feat, a beautiful card, ball synergy. As Void tries to take hits on S-Dot. S-Dot is just juggling the ball.
Goodness.
Here we go. The long shot from Void. There we go. Chosen One able to get a long shot off of S-Dot's juggle. S-Dot had great ball control here, but just doesn't quite get the shot as Chosen sends it back their side of the field. And because of that Hades aggression on their side of the field, there's nobody to deny it.
Void, great reply. You may score 9 on us, but you will not score 10 with no answer.
Yeah, it's very much so. So we see it on this side of the field. Skrilla trying to send for it. We are in the last 10 seconds of the game. Void has got to try to keep that ball in the air. And they're going to go for another shot here. S-Dot,
Wow.
Trade's going to try to get it, but Skrilla takes it out from in front of him, and
that's game.
Game number 4.
Team Hades, congratulations, taking this series handily. S-Dot, Skrilla, Senpai, all a cohesive unit in this competition. Look again, the statistics, 17 shots taken on Hades' side to Void's 1. There was no answer, and the victor is clear.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a great game to watch. I've lost my voice. I'm going to have to go jug a gallon of water now to get it back, but that's A-okay. Rocket Cars be splash, as we saw there, so.
Soccer cars, B-Splash. We're going to go ahead and take our break before post-game interviews while Drift goes and takes a drink of water for that intense play-by-play commentary. Stay tuned. Thank you all for being here and watching, and we'll get in and see what was going through the players' heads as they were competing to win in that competition.
A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like
Welcome back, everybody. We are in the post-game of the Void versus Hades Rocket League bout. Hades' debut game, performing strongly, to say the least, and earns a 4-0 sweep. We're going to get into some player interviews to get some thoughts from those that competed in the match tonight, and then we will remind you of our upcoming games coming over the weekend, and then we will see you off to your business for the remainder of the night. So starting off, we're going to pull in the competitors from Team Void, Trey Clash and Drizard. Once they join and speak with us, just a little bit about how they prepared, and I'll let you, I guess, lead with the questions, Drift, as soon as they accept and pull up into the channel with us.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to regain my voice after that.
That was a heated play-by-play commentary, to say the very least, my friend. It was powerful, and I appreciate it because I have a monstrous cough, and maybe you're going to get one now, and we'll just kind of...
Oh, probably. But, it was totally worth it. I loved watching.
So welcome, Trey Clash and Drizard. And thank you for competing in the match. It was extremely fun to watch. We just have some basic questions for you, just to kind of get some insight into your play and how you're feeling going in. Drift, you want to just lead off?
I want to say that was insane. You guys, definitely great to watch. I just want to know, when the ball was on you guys' play the side of the field, what was your main strategy to try to get some back to the side of Hades?
Well, pretty much. Go ahead, Troy.
I was gonna say, man, don't let the ball go in the net, but it was a lot of that. Man. I don't know, we were having a good time, so nobody was really stressed out about it. We were trying our best, so we gave it 100%. But I mean, it's still, we knew if we could push it past midfield, nobody would be back there. And I think a couple of those long shots that we got off and a couple of those goals, there just wasn't nobody back there, but we couldn't get it back there. So what can you do?
Yeah, we definitely saw that throughout the match when there wasn't a retaliation. The Hades side, that when you were able to get those long shots, they were there. It's just if there was somebody in the way, it wasn't quite getting that. Is there anything that you took from this match that you maybe looking forward to in the season, kind of playing off of?
It's pretty much what we plan on working on, is just working on our skills to improve our ball control and our rotations. As we notice, some of our players aren't the greatest in air control, so we had to change up our strategy after the first round. After we realized Hades' skill level, I had to quickly change our rotation strategy to compensate, to try to fight against them in the air, so they can't have completely dominated the field, even though they did.
Yeah, we definitely saw that aerial action going on in that match, and I was kind of mind blown. I was thinking about taking this game up and playing a little bit after watching the air control. I'm like, yeah, that's why I didn't do this anymore.
Well, I mean, it's good to hear that you're going to make adjustments, especially moving forward, and it's even better to hear that you guys enjoyed yourselves in the competition. And we really appreciate you coming out to compete, and we hope to see you in the next one. And thank you for joining in and talking to us for a brief moment about the play and the match you just participated in.
And thank you.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all having us, dude. Enjoyed it.
Of course, brother. All right, have a good one, guys. And we're going to pull up Senpai and Skrilla from the Victors team, Hades, and get some insight from them on their very dominant play.
Definitely.
We got Skrilla in. Just waiting on Senpai to join up. I will actually lead off with a question as soon as Senpai gets up in here. Because I have a curiosity about some of the play that Senpai demonstrated, just from a setup perspective. Because like I was saying, between goals during the match, I just saw that Senpai was always either midfield or backfield, on Hades' side, ready to intercept the ball and send it straight back over into Void's realm and just keep on the attack. Welcome, guys. All right, Skrilla Senpai, hello.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Yo.
I have a question actually, and this is sort of like an insight because myself and Drift both are not familiar with this game, but there is somebody in chat that's actually a good friend of mine, Mr. Mooman77. He's very familiar with this with Rocket League, a great player himself. Shout out to him. He actually noted in chat, and maybe you'll understand what he's saying. He said, "I see you with the flip resets and musty attempts, Senpai. Can you like give me a rundown of what he's trying to call you out
Yeah.
for?"
Okay, so there's a bunch of different types of flicks in the game, and a very common one is to do a complete backflip and it'll launch the ball pretty damn far. I'm not gonna lie, it's got a lot of power if you do it right. It's a mechanic to do, but if you get it done right, it definitely leaves a lot of options on the field. And then as far as flip resets go, the mechanic behind that is anytime all 4 of your wheels touch solid ground or the ball.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Okay.
you regain a flip to use at any point in time. So I attempted a couple of them and got the reset, but wasn't able to do anything useful with it.
Okay, so just like the very advanced, advanced tech. It seems like something like just extremely high level. That's at your disposal if you get to that point, but maybe just like as far as like percentage of efficacy, like you're not going to see it land like most of the time, but when it does, it's impactful.
That is correct.
Cool. Skrilla Senpai, how long did you guys? I want to say prepare, but have you been playing together a long time?
Oh, geez, man, we've probably been playing together for like at
Like
least 2 years, at least.
No, it's been a long time, dude. I've been playing.
Maybe 3 years. We've been playing together, just me and him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean that for us watching, that's what it was demonstrated. Like it just felt like if there wasn't communication going on, it was a very like natural fluidity like between all of you. Even S Dot, if he wasn't somebody that you played with regularly, like he responded to the setups off the walls in the midfield and close to the goal. And he responded well to them and kind of knew like what you were thinking, I guess is a way to put it.
Yeah. Quick note on that. Like honestly, most like high level Rocket League scrims, or I guess you could say games like that, it's very minimal communication. Like really, I mean, you'll say like 1 or 2 words, like I got it, or left or right or whatever. But as far as communications goes, like it's not as in depth as people probably really think it is.
So
it's just like quick little like I got it or left, right, or whatever. And that's honestly pretty much about it. Yeah. Like at high level play, you can almost like read what your teammate or opponent are gonna do because you kind of just expect what their abilities are and what like how they can react to a play. But when you play, and this is Rocket League in general, when you play people that are honestly like a lower rank than you, they do a lot that you don't expect and catch you off guard more than anyone at your own rank possibly could.
So true.
Because you just don't know what to come. Like you don't know what they're capable of. Like it's just like playing down in ranks in other games is so easy, but in this game it's very difficult because you just don't know what to expect.
A lot in each rank.
Yeah, and it's interesting too for us to even commentate on because the game itself is very binary. Like there's only one single objective that's really going on in one method to victory, and that's just scoring the goals. And that's completely different than all the other games that we entertain in the league because a lot of them can be elimination based on top of the objective. Whereas this is pure, like unadulterated, like octane, get the ball in the goal more than the other guy. Like that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's why I'm addicted to it.
And I mean, it was fun for us to watch. Drift, do you have any questions for Void?
Yeah, no, definitely. I had a few chime-ins for, kind of a few things we were talking about, especially when you were talking about the playing on the lower rank. Sometimes you see that with Siege as well, because people set up a certain way, Siege, then you get the trying to expect the unexpected when when you're in a higher level play, like you're saying, where it's like, all right, we know this is how high level players play, so we know how to
Consistent.
expect.
Mhm.
But when you play the other, it's like, oh well, we don't know what's gonna happen. I wanted to ask about pretty much every time it got sent to your guys' side of the field, there always seemed to be a player waiting to either bop it immediately or knock it off the back wall. Like, what was the mindset? Who would
It's good
be back and
rotation.
waiting?
Yeah, it
It-
all comes down to your rotation.
Yeah, you don't even need comms for it. It's just I mean, I've put about 2,000 hours into the game and drilled that rotation in my head, and just about everybody else in my rank is probably done the exact same. So we all know where we're supposed to be at all times.
It just
All
comes down to game sensitivity, IQ on the field. But at higher ranks like that, like if we ever have someone on the back wall, when you're defending, if you're getting attacked on, it's always good to have two people on the ground and then at least one person on the backboard, because
High shots.
your person on the backboard will be able to reach any sort of ball played towards your net majority of the time before anyone on the ground. So that person on the backboard could just boom it, create time for you to regain, get boost, whatever you need to do, and then just flow back into your rotation.
So when you see, this is where me and Kvetch, you're kind of like, huh? What do you mean when you mean backboard? Is that you bouncing out the back wall? Somebody literally like, I saw you guys somehow stick the car to a wall like you're Spider-Man.
Yeah, like sitting on the back wall. That way, when the ball comes towards you, you can bounce off and heave yourself towards the ball. It's pretty simple. Really, just all you do is like like in Rocket League, the walls and the ceiling work just like the ground. Except for the ceiling, you have to know certain mechanics to keep yourself up there. But on the wall and the ground, it's the same thing. You just drive up and you'll stick. It's all about how you position your car.
That's kind of is that. It was definitely cool to watch you guys do that, and I had to slip my mind. But it was definitely amazing to watch. And I kind of chimed in when you said it. I knew there was a mechanic that if you touch the bottom of the car to the ball, there was something that you could do.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
'Cause
heard
I'd
you say
seen
that
it
at the
done.
beginning. You knew
Yeah,
what
I
you were
was like-
talking about, bro. You knew what you were talking about.
I was like, I know there's a reason that they would touch the bottom of the car to the ball, but I don't remember what resets. I thought it was boost, so it's the
Yeah,
flip.
so it gives you
The
so
flip
like
resets.
you could hit the ball off the wall, use your flip to get to the ball, and if you position yourself properly under it with your car, you'll get another flip.
Okay.
There's
It's
other
very
ways to do it,
difficult to
too.
do.
Like, if you drive off the ceiling and just fall without using any jump, you will have a flip reset forever. You don't need to touch your wheels on anything again.
It's very high level mechanics though. Like it's not like, and the mechanics in Rocket League is not something you can just learn in like 4 or 5 days. Like and do it
But they're so
consistently. Like you
complicated.
need thousands of hours just to learn that muscle memory and the physics in the game to figure out how you want to approach every time you choose to attack.
Oh, I
I
remember
mean-
the question. I actually remember the question there. That's
Yeah.
definitely cool. So I have to ask, because I played this when I had it on PS4, but I've never gotten it for PC. Do you guys play with mouse and keyboard or remote?
I play with a controller.
Yeah, controller here too.
All right, bet. Okay. Listen, driving's always better on a remote.
Yeah, I play with controller. There's a lot of people who do play with mouse and keyboard, but I don't have the brain power to do that. Honestly,
I've never been a mouse and keyboard player. I only switched to PC a couple months ago.
Oh,
So-
bet. All right. Well, this man's like, I'm still on my controller days.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like champ rank on keyboard and mouse.
Wow. Okay. I mean, still like high level even.
Yeah.
Despite it. Well.
Yeah, I'm like bronze. So
Yeah, it's a struggle. I completely sympathize. Transitioning
guys-
to mouse and keyboard games is not easy. Go
I
ahead.
just want to say you guys did absolutely amazing casting, man. I know you guys don't know too much, and this is the first season in this Discord for Rocket League, but like your guys' energy was there. I had the stream up the whole series. We all did.
yeah.
And we were getting nothing but hyped up just because like your guys' casting was so good. Granted, you don't have an insane amount of knowledge, but you guys just
I think it made it better.
were
to me.
so energetic and hyped that it made the casting just top tier.
Hey, we appreciate that. I mean,
Yeah,
Drift
love
himself
hearing
was
that.
just like Drift was just
He was going
sacrificing
crazy.
his vocal cords for the sake
Yeah,
of
man,
the hype.
I lost
mean-
my voice.
You can ask Senpai. I think it was like maybe 3 or 4 goals into the first game. I was like, dude, their casting is just so freaking hype, man. I'm getting lit over here. Like, let's go, boys. Like, I was like, dude, let's freaking turn up.
Well, we are looking forward to seeing this kind of performance again from you guys for Team Hades. It was very exciting to watch. I myself am sold on Rocket League. I mean, this is very octane stuff, like I said before. And I just want to thank you guys again for joining us in the post game interviews, and maybe we'll see you again.
Of course, appreciate it, guys.
Have a good night, and GG's to Void.
Have a good one. GG's to Void. You guys did great.
Yep, GG's. Nice guys. All right. That's our post game interviews. We are going to close out the stream for the night. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. A reminder for our upcoming contests. We have on the 16th, this Saturday, Hades at Delamore, 9 p.m. EST. They will be competing in CSGO. And then CSGO, I'm excited for that. And then the 17th, Sunday, Delamore at Void, 9 p.m. EST. They will be competing. Please tune into those streams. Join our Discord channel, official Discord, and keep up with the action. You can find those links in the About section of the stream, next to the YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram links. You can also type !Discord in the chat, and it'll generate a link for you at your convenience. I want to thank all of you. Thank you, Drift, for just the raw energy. I'm exhausted.
I got you.
My man. All right, everybody. That's LHYNX Division Gaming League. We're signing out for the night. Thank you for watching. Congratulations, Hades. Thank you, Void. On to the next one.
I can't feel no doubt, 'cause you keep me must be out of my mind. Would I go chasing after? I had myself to blame. I knew it meant disaster. My house went up in flames. I ran until the morning with my heart from my chest. I put my soul into this. I can't control myself. Why do I still try to chase this? I can only hold my breath. All my sanity has gone, and I cannot control if I changed everything? The way I walk, the way I breathe. Will my fate shift into the night? But here I am, same old thing. Sinking deep, no ecstasy. Reality haunts the living mind. If I saw another day, only to scream into the night. Nothing ever tries to change.